The second part. The second part of the Kalima consists of Alhamdulillah in it. The affirmation is made of the divine apostleship of the Prophet Muhammad. That the Prophet Muhammad is the apostle of God means that he was raised up by the Almighty for the guidance of the world. And whatever he taught, preached, or revealed, like the divinity of the origin of the Quran, the existence of the angels, the certainty of the last day, the resurrection, the judgment, the award of heaven and hell, according to one's deed on earth, was 100% true and authentic. Indeed, the apostleship of the Holy Prophet denotes nothing more and nothing less than this, that all the things he taught to the world, all the truths he revealed to mankind were based on divine inspiration, that they were based on special and authoritative knowledge vouchsafed to him by God, and so they were absolutely correct and beyond dispute. There is no the least excuse, the slightest reason for doubting or questioning his word. The guidance he gave to men, the laws he laid down, were the divine guardians and divine laws that had been entrusted to him by the Almighty. You would have realized that the acceptance of anyone as a divine apostle automatically implies that each and every prescript and command of his should be wholeheartedly believed and obeyed, for God raised up his apostle in the world solely to convey through him to mankind the commands and prescripts he wanted to follow. Says the Quran, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِن رَسُولٍ إِلَّا لِيُطَاعَ بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. We sent not apostle but to be obeyed according with the will of God. To believe in anyone as an apostle and to accept him as such thus means simply to hold every word of his as true, to regard his teachings and guidance to be the teachings and guidance of God, and to decide once and for all to lead one's life according to the prescripts he taught. So, if a person recites the Kalima but does not, as a logical consequence of it, resolve firmly to hold all the teachings of the Prophet to be wholly true, and all that may run counter to them to be wholly false, and to abide by his Shariat, holy law, and his commands faithfully, he of course is not a man of faith and a Muslim. He probably has not even understood what it means to be a Muslim. It is obvious that once we have recited the Kalima and accepted the Prophet as the true apostle of God, it becomes obligatory for us to believe in the guidance, to adhere to his commands, and to observe faithfully the Shariat he brought. A convenience. From the meaning and inspiration of the Holy Kalma given above, you will have realized that it is a convenient, it embodies the pledge and the law of we believe in Allah as the one and only Lord, Sovereign, Master and Creator, and regards everything that exists in this world and hereafter to be exclusively in His control, and that since we do so, we will worship Him alone and carry out His commands the way a servant and a slave carries out the commands of his master, and love him and adore him above all else, and further, that we accept Prophet Muhammad as the true apostle of God and will abide by his guidance as a loyal follower and fashion our lives according to the holy law laid down by him. In fact, faith denotes nothing except this pledge and convenience, and this is precisely what the affirmation of divine unity and apostleship means. A Muslim should therefore hold himself bound by convenience, try his level best to shape his conduct in its light so that he may earn recognition in the eyes of God as a genuine man of faith and attain his salvation and place in paradise. Those who are blessed enough to bear faith honestly in both the parts of the Holy Kalima and to give proof of it by word as well as by deed are the recipients of countless glad tidings like the one produced below. It is related by Hazrat Anas, and the Prophet once said to Hazrat Mad, God has forbidden the fire of hell for him who affirms the kalima of La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah with a true heart. Brothers, affirm La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah with a true heart and with a full knowledge and awareness of its implication and importance, and resolve now and forever to lead our lives according to it, on order that your attestation may not turn out to be false. On this very attestation depends your faith and salvation.